one of the main theories behind this, and Francois spoke a little bit about this morning, is Vygotsky's sociocultural theory. And his work on child development shows that knowledge is acquired through culture, and language is important for cognitive development. You also said that, Francois, this morning. One of the main things with Vygotsky is that learning takes place through social interaction. Negotiation of meaning is also important, and the participants must participate actively. One of the concepts in Vygotsky's theory is the zone of proximal development. And that characterises the space between a child's ability to carry out a task on their own compared to the way they carry out a task when they're helped or guided by a more capable individual. Now, people can move through these zones of proximal development by scaffolding, it's called. And that's when a more experienced person will help a less experienced person. And for me, that incorporates the idea of mentoring. You have the expert and the novice. I also want to say, through these interactions, online and face-to-face, do communities emerge? Do the participants feel a sense of community? And this was coined by Lavin Wenger. And there are specific communities where members focus on the development of professional practice. Again here, social interaction is very important. They're learning through discourse with each other. So you have people who are more experienced helping those who are less experienced. There was a study carried out, they carried out the study actually in 2003, and they used discussion forum with teaching assistants, language teaching assistants. And after they carried out the study, Arnold and Ducati, they did questionnaires. And the results of the questionnaire showed that 57% of the participants did feel a part of the community. They did feel a part of the community, and 96% of them said that their peers introduced them to standpoints that they had not thought of. So I think that's a little bit of mentoring as well there. Also, onto the mentoring section. I'm using student teachers, and there has been a strong tradition of mentoring in teacher education, and that's through TP supervision. So the student teachers go out on their teaching practice, and they're observed, and they get feedback for this. Now, Lindgren, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, has highlighted that supervision is different than mentoring because the supervisor will pass judgment on how they think that the teaching or the class went, whereas a mentor takes on a more nurturing role.